All right, friends. There's going to be a time in all of your lives that you will eventually get your first place. And I'm not talking college dorms. I'm not talking you got the apartment off campus with your buddies while in college, if you choose to go to college. I'm not saying you have to go to college. I'm just saying. But there's going to be eventually a point where you have finally landed a job that actually pays real money. Now, I understand y'all making good money, that's your jobs, but I'm talking you finally got something where you're like, dude, I'm like approaching 6 digits almost. And I don't have to include the decimal points anymore. Okay? So you have now just landed a job that you feel, you know what, this might not be my career, but it at least is going to pay me a significant amount of money. Now it's time to start getting stuff. Now, I will tell you, if you choose to, at some point, move out with friends or be in a college dorm or in an apartment on college, I will tell you that your furniture will be old milk crates, boxes, a chair that you're not quite sure what had slept on it, or who slept on it, or who slept inside of it, like rodents. But it was out at the side of the road. But now you have finally gotten yourself a job where you're like, you know what? Cool. I have made it. But now I need to start furnishing. I need to get stuff. So let me ask you, friends, what's the first thing you think of that you need to get for this fancy, hang on. It's an apartment that you just got. You didn't get a house. You got an apartment. But it's a pretty sweet apartment. It's on the 3rd floor, so it's on the top floor, which seemed like a really good idea at the time, but at least you don't hear people walking on the floor above you. Deal? Now, this apartment's so cool that if you go out on the back patio and you stand up on like the first rung of the railing and you lean to the side really, really hard, you can actually see the mountains. It's a great, great place. You with me? Yeah, you envisioning kind of, but the thing is, this is such a step up from what you were living in with your friends or from your college experience, because the carpet is actually relatively new. There's not a stain in the middle of the living room that you're trying to figure out, I don't know where that came from. But you've realized that your crates and that chair that sat out on the curb for 2 weeks before anyone picked it up and you decided to rescue it off the side of the curb, you've decided you got to get away from that. So the first thing most might think to get is, I got to get myself the TV. No, you got to get the TV first. Everything else is just butter. But we're gonna do 3 things. We're gonna get ourselves a TV. We're also gonna get ourselves a nice bedroom set. We're also gonna get ourselves a nice, comfy couch. Okay, now, we figure if we get these are the basic necessities: place to sleep, place to sit, and something to entertain myself. We're going to deal with this. Okay? Now, there are stores out there that they're your best friend. There are stores out there that you can pull up to. They're called rent-to-own or rent-a-center or things such as that. Now, these rental places, or the rent-to-own, they have it figured out for you. One, they realize that most people can't do math, and they're going to take advantage of that. So you're going to contact Rent-A-Center, and you walk in, and you see their 75-inch TV. You with me? You go in and you see this bedroom set. It's got 2 side tables. It has, this nice bed. It's got a dresser. Even got a mirror above the dresser. Oh yeah, baby. They got this. This looks good too. They got it all fixed up. They got some nice lighting on it. Going, hey, that looks perfect. You found yourself a couch. Now, you don't want just the couch. You want the couch. You want the one that you recline, lays back, has a cooler built in, has another cubby for all your remotes, will charge your cell phone just by setting it on the couch. It massages your back. So you got one of those sectional, cool-looking couches. They're kind of like an L shape. You know the ones I'm talking about? So you have just found all this at Rent-A-Center. You're like, dude, this is the best place on earth. Now you have a guy that comes in, and as you go into the store, you open the door, bling, 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 bling. You walk in the store, looking around. You got a guy, hey, how you doing? Doing great. What are you looking for? I need a TV, bedroom set, and a nice couch. Oh, well, come on over here. I got a 75-inch TV. Now, you love this TV because, one, they have the television setups in there. The TV setup in your own home is different than the TV setup in any store. There's the display mode for the stores, and then there's the home mode for your home. The display mode uses a hell of a lot more energy and looks fantastic. Okay? And I kid you not, this is a setting on your television. Yes, you can go ahead and set your TVs to this in your home, but they're not going to last as long because it's drawing a lot of oomph. And then you're like, I want that TV there. And they're like, okay. Now, you haven't even asked about price. You just saw it and you said it looked good. I like the bedroom set. That looks great. That'll totally fit. Okay, we can get you that. All right. You needed something to sit on, yeah? Oh, yeah. How about this couch? Here, you sit here. Sit right here. Rock this back in your neck. Oh! And, this is the couch that you could die on because it's that comfortable. You with me so far? It is sturdy. So, the Rent-A-Center, the guys, your best friends, hey, this is great. Hey, you know what? We have a great plan for you. We can put it all together. In fact, we could actually deliver it. Where do you live? Oh, you live? Okay, that's great. It's perfect. That's right in our range. That's in our range for delivery. You get free delivery. Hang on. Let me describe free delivery to you. You get free delivery. Some small print. They didn't disclose this to you, but it's free delivery. All right, so this television set, this 75-inch TV, it's going to be perfect. It's going to cost you $27.99 per week for 104 weeks. 2 years. Okay. Hey, $27.99 a week. I got that. Your bedroom set, which, you know what, this week, because you're getting this bedroom set, because I know you're kind of thinking that. We have these pillows that come with it. You kidding me? You got pillows? I don't have to get pillows? Because I was just going to lay on my arm, but I got pillows. Man, we're living large. Yeah, this bedroom set is going to cost you $29.99 per week for 91 weeks. Now you're all sitting there going, what the heck is 91 weeks? I don't know. 52 is in a year. 104 is 2 years. It's not quite 2 years. But now we found, come on, Josh. Now we found this fancy couch. Remember, this is the couch that we have to have. This is the couch unlike any other. And it's going to cost us $34.99 for 104 weeks. But I've got to have that couch. Sir, in fact, if you lay on this couch from this position, look at how this TV's, oh my gosh, that looks incredible. Just imagine you're watching your favorite television shows, this and this and this. So my friends, I need you to do me a favor. I ask you to please have a calculator out for me. Would somebody go $27.99 times 104 and tell me what you get? 2,010, 2,910 and 96 cents. 2,910, is that right? And 96 cents. What about $29.99 times 91? Exactly. And what? 9 cents. And 9 cents. $34.99 times. How much? What? Ooh. I got 3,600. I got 3,600. $34.99. What was it? 3,638. Oh. So you mean to tell me it's going to cost me roughly $9,000? Oh, don't think of it that way. Don't think of it. We could have this delivered to you by this afternoon. Really? Yeah, you know, there's that great television show on tonight that you said you had to watch. We could have you watching that tonight. Are you serious? Please understand. All you have to basically do is once a week, you need to come to our store and you have to pay those fees. Now, help me out, my friends. 75-inch TV. Come on, Google one for me. Give me a 75-inch TV. How much is a 75-inch TV really going to cost you? I don't care what brand it is. Give me a 75-inch TV. $1,700. All right, so you found one for $1,700. Okay. Just look for me a queen size bedroom set. Queen size bedroom set. How much? Hey, sectional couch with recliner. That it has a recliner option in it. Get one? 1,400? Found something for 1,400? All right, so friends, take a look at, these are the prices y'all just found. Just on your phones, just sitting here with all of the systems in place to make sure that we're not seeing the actual stuff in the school district, right? So I don't know to you, but I think me dropping $2,910.96 versus $1,700, or dropping $2,729.09 versus $1,300, or dropping $3,638.96 versus $1,400. There looks like a little discrepancy in price here. Agree? Now, here's the tough thing. You are in your first place. You are done with whatever thing you've done. You're entering your first job. You're not going to have the most money readily available yet. And they're going to build on that emotion. Well, yes, you can certainly buy this television for $1,700 elsewhere. But you understand ours is warranted, never to break, ever. And you can have it now. And I realize you don't have that $1,700 on you, but I know that you probably have $28 a week. Yeah, you're right. Now, let's say you have this literacy going on. You went in just to check out things, just to feel good about stuff, and you have these prices, and you kind of start thinking, uh-oh, oh boy. It's like, you know what, that looks a little too expensive to me. Oh, hang on, stop. Hang on, let's talk about this a minute. Now, the salesperson who's talking to you, they've got some nice slacks on. They got some nice shoes on. Maybe they got snakeskin boots on. They got a nice tie on. They got a shirt that you're like, I'm not sure what color it is, but it looks kind of good on this person. And they're going to realize, uh-oh, I'm going to start losing this sale. And I don't want this sale lost. There are things that this salesman can build into this sale that's going to keep you in the door. So, hey, hang on. Do you have cable hooked up yet, or do you need? Oh, you have Wi-Fi in the building? You do, but the cable is not hooked up. But you can. You know, I'm gonna have to talk to my manager about this. But I'm sure we can get this TV hooked up to the Wi-Fi so you can stream. But let me talk to my manager first. He doesn't like doing this often, but let me talk to my manager. Oh, you've just piqued my interest because now you're going to do me a favor. Because, oh, crud, that's right. I called Comcast. They can't get here until next month on a Tuesday between noon and 5. But if I could start streaming, and this is kind of convenient to me. This is convenient. He's going to get me the streaming device that'll allow me to hook up to the Wi-Fi that I know is in my building. And I can get the Netflix, and I get the Amazon Prime, and I get the Hulu, and I get the sports packages I want. I get all those things. Okay, this is what your mind's thinking. So that person, he's going to walk back around the corner. Now, I will assure you that there is not a manager on the other side of that corner. He's going to get himself a sip of water. Gonna go tell his, I got one on the hook right now. Really? Yeah. This guy just signed, he's on a 3rd floor apartment. You serious? Oh, yeah. Guy comes out, acts like he's been talking to somebody. This is about the look on his face. Excuse me while I remove my mask. Hey, guys, I was just talking to a guy back. It's crazy. So you wanted to set up this TV and this bedroom set and this. I just realized we can give you a 7% cut per week. Why is it 7%? It's an obscure number, isn't it? Yeah, if they give 10%, a lot of people can say, dude, 10% off I can do. I'm going to give you a 7% off. Give you 7% off. I'm going to have that wireless thing that we're going to set up. 7% off. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit better myself. You know what? You as a consumer, let me think about this a minute. I told you it was free delivery. We can get it out to you today, right? Yeah. Just realize this. I have one opening today to get it to you today. But if we don't do this today, the next delivery date, that's the free delivery date, will be Friday next week. Oh shoot. You just came in at the perfect time. I don't want to lose this free delivery. That could be today. Okay, let's do it. I feel good about this. I've got this wireless thing. I get this 7% tax or 7% break in the price. I'm feeling pretty darn good about myself. I said it was free delivery, yes? That's to go from their warehouse to where your address is. They'll take it off the truck. Oh, you live on the 3rd floor? That wasn't in the contract. We can leave it here for you, sir, or ma'am, or person. And you'll have to get upstairs by yourself. Oh, let me get back on the phone with that sales guy. He gave me his card. His card is a really fancy card because not only it has multiple colors on it, it blinks at you. It's like flashing lights. You're like, man, this is a cool card. You call up your buddy. You call up Billy, who is your salesman. Billy, it's Chris. Hey, Chris. I tell you, you are so lucky. You know that TV you just, yeah. You got the last one. You know, we don't get another shipment of those. And I got 4 people that just came and looked for that same TV. So now you're Billy's best friend. Because poor Billy's down there at this rent-to-own center. Like, oh, crud. We just had a guy come and get the last of our television sets. No, there's 40 of them in the back room. But he's developing a relationship with you because Billy knows exactly what you're going to say to Billy. Because right now he's got a couple of guys that are about the size of trucks each with all of your stuff who will take it off their truck and put it on the pavement. Yeah, I'm so sorry. You know, yes, it is free delivery. It is free delivery to your address. So you say you don't want it? Well, you realize if we put it back on the truck and we bring it back to the store, there's a 50% restock rate that we all automatically charge you. Oh, that's small print I forgot to read. Okay, well, what can I do? So now that they have you in his dilemma, you're like, oh my gosh, I got a couple of guys that could easily move this stuff up to my apartment that has a view. When I step on the railing and I lean off to the side, I can see the mountains. Or these guys can put the stuff back on the truck, take it back to the store, and now I owe them exactly half of what they were going to charge me, and I don't get anything. I am stuck in this contract. Hey, Billy, what can I do? Billy, you saw me. You know, I got a limp, not feeling well. How am I supposed to get everything upstairs? Oh, Billy's got a big smile on his face right now. Because Billy's going to make more money off you. Part of the little small print that was down here that you can't read because it's a font that's like 0.01 in size. Per item is $12 per step, including curb and doorway. Okay, I bought 3 items. This is $12 per step, including the curb that they have to lift it up because it's sitting on the pavement. It's sitting on the asphalt. It's sitting on the driveway. You have to get up on, there's $17. Oh, there's another item. There's another, or $12. And there's another $12. And there's another $12. Now that you thought it was a great idea getting that 3rd floor apartment, and you got that apartment that has the extra high ceilings, so it's not just 13 steps up per thing. You live in the place that's the 17 steps up per floor. You're on floor number 3. Floor number 1. Floor number 1 is 1 step up because you had that. But the apartment complex purposely has 2 levels of steps that you have to get it. So you're walking on the sidewalk, and you're like, oh, I got to step up here. And you walk here. Oh, that's a weird step there. Oh, there's a couple more steps that they're going to charge you for your items, per item, to take up the stairs. So you're sitting there trying to calculate in your head. Now, why are they charging you $12 a step? Well, you can't sit there and do 12 times how many steps you have in your mind. Basically, there's 34 steps up to your apartment. There's the step from the curb up. That's 35. So 34, 35. You have the 2 extra steps in between on the sidewalk. Oh my gosh. This is going to cost me, and you're thinking you're proud. Okay, 36 times 12. You go and you take a look in your wallet. Help me out. What's 36 times 12? Oh my gosh. You're on the phone with Billy. So you're going to charge me $432? Billy's like, really knows they got a sucker on the phone. Chris, I'm sorry to tell you this. Gosh, you know, I thought you had read that bottom part, but I got to tell you, it's $432 per item that you just leased from us. Okay, wait a minute. If I want these guys to get this back on the truck, I have to pay half of that $9,000. So I'm $4,500 in the hole if I tell them to go stick it and shove it up to wherever, right? Now I'm stuck at $432 per item to take that up the stairs. Your friend realizes that he's almost got you exactly where he wants you. Billy's going to help you out. I tell you what, we'll do it for you, Chris. I realize we're talking about $1,200, $1,296. It's going to cost my company men to take all your stuff up the stairs. I thought you understood the contract when I'd asked you if you had read everything. And of course, you're sitting there thinking, of course I didn't read everything. It was 77 pages of stuff that I had to initial here, dot here, sign here. This is ridiculous. But they're stuck. You are stuck. The only thing that you could choose to do now that you're a brand new person in life is you could go file for bankruptcy right now. That's the only way you're going to get out of this contract. Then your credit sucks. So I don't have $1,300 right now. Oh, Chris, 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 let me work with you. Let me work. I can figure this out for you. I'll tell you what. Being you have that $1,296, I'll tell you what we'll do. I just have to add these up to make sure I get my price right. So right now you're talking about $92.97 per week that you're going to have to pay for over up to 2 years. We're going to work with you, Chris. We like you. We want you to come back. I tell you what, one offer that we didn't talk about because I thought you were good with coming each and every week to pay for your items, come and you drop off a check for $92.97 every week before 4 o'clock on Friday each week. I'll tell you what, we're going to help you out. My manager just gave me the green light. You're like, what manager? There was one car in the parking lot and you're the only guy there. Okay. Chris, we're going to We're going to go ahead and waive. We're going to waive that $1,296 fee. I'm going to call one of the guys. We'll make sure we get it up there for you. But in order for me to waive that fee, Chris, I'll tell you what, we're going to free up some time for you. Because we understand that we're kind of at a busy intersection, our store, and we realize that you live about 15 minutes away in the opposite direction of your work from our store. Why don't we do this? Why don't we set up the Easy Pay? Chris, you'll never have to come into the store. You don't have to come in and pay a check each week. What we'll do is we'll automatically charge your credit card. But I just needed you to know that 7% that I was going to give you, Doc, I can't do that because of the convenience fee. And then what that convenience fee actually does, I mean, think about it, Chris. And this guy has wheeled some numbers in their head. We're going to save you almost 800 minutes a year just for not coming to our store. Chris, I don't know what 800 minutes is. It's 780 minutes, but 780 minutes divided by 60 is 13 hours. You work an 8-hour shift. I'm saving you a day and a half worth of work each year so you can sign up this convenience fee, but I can't give you the 7% off because of the convenience fee. So now you feel good about yourself. Oh, suckers, I don't have to pay that. Okay, I lost that convenience fee. Until you just did a verbal agreement over the phone. Okay, you did a verbal agreement. They said, what's your credit card number? You just gave your credit card number. You flipped over your credit card number. You gave the 3 or 4 digit security code that's on the back. This sounds like a great idea. All right, this is what's going to happen. For convenient factor, we are no longer going to charge this per week. We're going to charge you this per week. Okay, because that verbal agreement that you just did at the very bottom of your contract that also spoke about the verbal agreement that could indeed take place over the phone as long as you gave it the credit card number and the security access code. We'll round it up to the next 100 per week. Oh. Here's something you didn't realize. Holy cow. They charge me $100 a week. $100 a week. There's 52 weeks in a year. You're talking about $5,200 a year. For 2 of these items, it's 2 years. So you're talking about 10 grand for a 75-inch TV, a bedroom set, and a couch. But thank God they brought it up to your apartment for you. You got them. You showed them on that $1,296. Now, this $1,296 was a fictitious thing. This was a negotiated factor that salesman, every week your payment comes in, that salesman gets commission. And if there's one person per day that comes in to get something that is as convenient as this, there's a reason why that salesman has that 500 SL Mercedes sitting out in the parking lot. Friends, this is the biggest scam. And it is completely legal because people don't read their contract. My friends, we could have saved us a lot of money right there. 2,000, 3,000, 3,400 bucks. 3,400 bucks to get that. This is going to be well over $10,000. Yeah, but I didn't have the $3,400. Well, you know what? You like the sporting events. There's a little place down the way that serves beverages. that has 45 different TVs at 18 different sporting events every day. Do you need that? They made you feel comfortable. In fact, when the salesman starts feeling like, I haven't talked to my buddy Chris in a while. Hey, Chris, it's Billy. Yeah, at the Rena Center. Yeah. Hey, how are you? Yeah? It's working well? Your TV's great? Oh, good. Yeah. I was thinking, we just got a couple of things in. Do you like video games? You do? Yeah. We got the new PlayStation 77. I don't know what this is. I'm just making up something. Okay. PS5, is that what it is? Okay. Get the new PlayStation in. Really? How much does the PS5 cost? I don't know. About $500? You know how much old Rena Center is going to charge us? Yeah, they're going to charge us ridiculous money. But hey, you know what? Hey, and because you got the Easy Pay set up, we don't charge you to deliver it, and we will bring it up. And not only will we bring it up, we will hook it up to your television for you, because you as a consumer are too stupid to hook it up on your own. Okay? So that $500 console, they're now going to make about $1,800, $1,900 on. That's what it's going to charge at the end. And you're like, oh, geez, that sounds great. Chris, silly thing too. I know that TV, you just have the speakers that are built in on the TV. We got a surround system. You got to come down to the place and hear this surround system we just got them in. They're great. If you hurry up and get down here now, I can show you the one on the floor. In fact, the one on the floor you could take home right now with you. And it's wireless. It'll hook up to your TV. You just turn it on and it finds your TV and it's hooked up. It's that good. Why did he invite you down to come get that sound system? Yeah, and that sound system, you know what? There's a better one that's coming out. And look, we got to get rid of this one. And we got Chris, who's an idiot, me. And he's coming in and going to get this sound system. And then Chris won't come back in for a while. And Chris has no idea when the new Model B sound system that came up that even sounds better. But again, we've got time to deal with this guy, Chris. And we have time to deal with the other person, and the other person, and the other person. In fact, those lulls on Monday afternoon, because Monday's not a big sales day, is it? Billy's going to make a quick call out to all the people. Hey, I just want to let you know we have this other thing. Hey, we're going to do this one thing for you. Billy's paycheck is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, which is great. Billy has all the right in the world to make money. But he's making it based on not being able to do math. Not being able to resist. Not being able to know if the person actually read the fine print. Okay? Yeah.
So when it says we'll deliver to your address, even if you're on your apartment, your address is your apartment. Like you're in part of your address. So
The disclaimer is $12 per step is already written in there. That's the small print that you don't see. That's the small print that every one of us refuses to read. I mean, that's the thing. Well, they will summarize it for you. This is just for some discrepancies, the case like it's not working, how the warranty works. They'll completely lie to you because now I'm verbally telling you this, and you and I just having a one-on-one conversation. You know what the best thing to do in that situation is?
ask a lawyer.
Well, one, do not make the impulse buy. You go in, you want to see the prices, say, okay, I'll be back. You don't let them put on your conscience, oh, this is the last one, and there won't ever, 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 ever be another one. Okay? Oh, that's the last one. I have to get it now. Oh, thank God you were here today because we can get this delivery out to you today. We had somebody just cancel. So they're forcing you to make the decision immediately. It's like this. And they know, these guys know how to steer the situation. And they will take your money. These are almost worse than timeshares. I kid you not. So, I hope that gave you a little bit of insight to something not to do